Introduce one of the best, brightest, and most decorated officers of the Philippine Army today, Colonel BKP BUNAYOG, Masters in National Security Administration, Infantry, Philippine Army, the guest of honor and speaker for today.
Please take seats. And please allow me to use my mic. Thank you, my partner, Lieutenant Colonel ROSALEJOS, for that very good introduction. To the President of Pamantasan, Muntinlupa Rotc, Dr. Lungsod, the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Professor MNSA, the VP for Research, Extension, Quality Assurance and Internal Affairs, Dr. the VP for Student Life and Development, Dr. the VP for Finance, Admin Planning, Engineer Cynthia MNSA, the Assistant VP for Finance, Ms. Melissa, Dean Antonio Flores, the Executive Director, Arlani Sigura, and of course, the Mayor of Muntinlupa and the Chairman of the Board of Presidents, Honorable ROSALEJOS. And I also would like to greet our Congressman, Attorney Jaime Esmende. Of course, here on stage, the Commander of the 13th Very Reserve Infantry Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Noto. I also consider him the Model Battalion Commander because he is now commanding the Model Battalion Commander, the Model Battalion of the NCR, the 13th na maging member kayo, gentlemen and ladies, yesterday today. Of course, the Commandant of the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Muntinlupa ROTC Unit, Lieutenant Colonel James ROSALEJOS, the 13th Director, 13th CDC Director, Major Henry Pamay, and also with him is his Deputy Director, Major Roberto Montemayor. I'd also like to mention the members of the PLUN ROTC training staff, particularly Sergeant Roldan Patriquila.
Sir.
Sa mga nag-follow sa kanyang YouTube channel, he is called Roldan Patriquila. Of course, Sergeant Janelle Rosc, Captain Ronald Ritulia, is up there. Of course, the outgoing Corps Commander, Cadet Colonel Froilan Mendoza. Congratulations for a job well done. And to the new Corps Commander, Cadet Major Hernandez, Godspeed. Our 381 basic ROTC and 6 advanced cadets, the hope and future defenders of the state, our parents and families, mga kasama, sa lahat na nandito, ladies and gentlemen, isang maalab na umaga sa ating lahat. As your group commander, I would like to express my sincerest thanks to the administration of the Pamantasan Lungsod ng Muntinlupa and the PLUN ROTC training staff for the successful conduct of the basic ROTC for academic year 2021-2022. Despite all these challenges brought about by the ongoing pandemic, we soldiered on. Well done, mentors, trainers, and educators. Thank you very much. I consider today as a special day for the PAN, Basic and Advanced ROTC graduates, either because you finally put ROTC behind you, maybe not get rid of ROTC, or maybe because today would actually be the start of the future Army careers for some of you. To those who dream of joining us in the Philippine Army someday, we hope to see you soon. For you who just received your reservist ranks and in the process fulfill the first stage of your duties as Filipino citizens, today marks the day that you are officially part of the Philippine Army Reserve Force. Kami sa NCRRCDG ay masaya and very proud for today we gain new brothers and sisters in arms in the Reserve Force. My warmest congratulations to all of you, new citizen soldiers. Of course, sa mga MS-32 advanced cadets who have just taken over the leadership of the Cadet Corps, the training for you goes on. And sa mga MS-42 graduates, kailangan nyo tapusin ang inyong mga baccalaureate degrees so that you can take the POPC and hopefully proceed to join us in the profession of arms. Ngayon na tapos na kayo ng ROTC, I would like to emphasize and remind all of you the mission of the Reserve Force as stated in Republic Act 7077. The members of the Reserve Force may be called upon by the state to serve the country in these 4 scenarios. First scenario is during war, invasion, or rebellion. The second scenario is during disasters and calamities. The third scenario will be to help out in the socio-economic programs of the state. And fourth, to protect vital government infrastructures and installations like our water, electricity, airports, seaports, bridges, among others, and keep them functional despite national emergencies. Our job in the Reserve Command Philippine Army, where my unit belongs, is to make sure that you are all ready when the state calls upon you to serve the country in any of those 4 scenarios I have mentioned. I hope that you are also very aware of the current situation between Russia and Ukraine. During a number of our academic discussions, we actually thought that conventional or physical invasions like what Russia did in Ukraine are already a thing of the past. Pero nangyayari pa rin. So, if such could happen in Europe, then we might as well prepare for it now, considering that the circumstances surrounding the Ukraine-Russia war are almost identical with the China-Taiwan conflict. Remember that, China-Taiwan conflict. By the way, both Russia and Ukraine have mandatory military service. And I believe that that is among the reasons why the war dragged on, as both the attacker and the defender have what it takes to fight and defend. And if the plan of the President in his SONA yesterday for the return of the mandatory ROTC pushes through, it will be a great opportunity for the Philippines not only to ensure a citizenry that is ready to defend its national sovereignty and respond to disasters and calamities, but a chance to once again develop nationally shared values of discipline, love of country, patriotism, and volunteerism, among others, as what was shared earlier by Professor Messina. Sabi ni Professor Messina kanina that the acme of skills is to win a war without fighting. Sabi niya ni Sun Tzu. And that basically alludes to deterrence. Pag nakita ng ating mga neighboring countries that the Philippines have the necessary number and the necessary training, mag-iisip yan sila kung bibira sila dito sa atin. That's why yan yung isa sa mga ibig sabihin ng sinabing the acme of war is winning without fighting. Because pag tinakot muna ang ating mga kalaban, dahil sa sheer number and of course the training that we have, yan ang magiging deterrence kung hindi sila lalaban sa atin. Alam ko nanonood manonood kayo ng K-pop. Sino manonood ng K-pop? Kasang kamay. Marami. Yung iba ay umami. At palagay ko, i-aware din kayo ng mga Korean pop stars or yung K-pop. Alam niyo yung K-pop, alam niyo rin pala naman kayo. So, the K-pop artists took time from their careers in show business para magsilbi sa South Korean Armed Forces. Bakit kaya progressive ng South Korea? Considering 70 years ago, they are in a war against North Korea. And kung hindi tinulungan ng ating mga warrior na Pilipino, ay nakasakop na rin sana ng North Korea ang South Korea na yun. Bakit kaya progressive sila after 70 years? Dahil kaya sa disiplina na tinuro sa kanila during military training? Dahil kaya yung sa national security awareness na natutunan nila sa kanilang citizenship training na kagaya ng ating ROTC? Dahil kaya na-develop sa kanila ang pagmamahal nila sa bayan bilang patriots? Magandang topic yan mamaya, mga anak, ROTC graduates. Please think about it. Now going back to basic ROTC. As always, the most challenging part whenever somebody finishes a course is to prove that he or she meets expectations. Ano sa palagay ninyo ang expectations sa pag-basic ROTC graduate ka? Na mabait ka? Pwede? Mabait? Parang hindi kayo mabait. Magalang ka ba dapat? Of course, diba? Na pagka-graduate mo ng ROTC ay smart ka na. Dahil natin globe ka. Gentlemen and ladies, allow me to cite at least 3 things that all graduates of ROTC should have learned during the training. First is about leadership, na mentioned ni Sir at ni President kanina. Then, teamwork. And third, you should have already developed the military mindset. Let me elaborate. On leadership, leadership is defined by Mr. John Maxwell. I hope you know him, as the art of influencing others toward a common goal. Ulitin ko. John Maxwell said, leadership is the art of influencing others toward a common goal. While not all of you were given overall leadership positions in your respective squads, platoons, or companies going up to the regiment or corps organization, part of ROTC training is that everyone will be given a task to do where he or she must exercise leadership to make sure that the task or the mission is accomplished. At habang ikaw naman ay naging subordinate, ay natuto kang sumunod sa mga orders. While ginagawa mo yun, ay na-develop sa katauhan mo ang pagiging leader, pati na ang awareness sa mga katangiang hinahanap mo sa isang namumuno. In learning leadership by observation, you subconsciously set the same leadership standard for yourself to follow and perform when given the chance to lead. I hope you have discovered that part in you during the training. Pag ikaw ay nag-practice ng high standard leadership, magiging galit ka sa mga leaders, na mga leaders who are not doing the right things and not doing things right. At kapag ganyan na tayo mag-isip, malaki ang possibility na maiangat din natin ang antas ng leadership na hahanapin natin sa ating mga leaders. This brings me to the next attribute on teamwork. During our ROTC training, we emphasize the mantra, all for one and one for all. In the battlefield, it becomes leave no one behind. Because the brotherhood, sisterhood, and camaraderie in the front lines are everything, especially between life and death. You learn during the many tasks you are required to perform that results are better when people work together as a team. The more tasks, the more you realize that each and every individual has his own strengths and weaknesses. that the leader and his team members have to manage, maximize, and minimize respectively. While going at the task, most of you naturally develop the respect for every member of the team, fully knowing that you need each other to achieve the mission. As always, it is only when we work together as a team na mas makilala natin ang ating mga sarili and hopefully be able to develop the best versions of yourselves, most especially. Remember, pag nagkaisa, marami ang magandang nagagawa. On developing the military mindset. A military mindset has the following mental attributes. A mindset with discipline, a mindset with courage, and a mindset with purpose. Pasensya natin, di ako nakapag-lecture sa inyo ng isang taon, kaya sagarin ko na ito. I'm sure you listen. At the end of basic ROTC, you must become somebody who is disciplined. You are taught to follow a routine and stick to it. That is because during ROTC training, as it is also being done in pre-entry training, whether at the Philippine Military Academy in Baguio or at the Officer Candidate School in Tarlac, you trained your brain to follow certain steps which were proven to be effective, especially those that will keep you alive and useful. Being disciplined also means you must be on time. Being punctual. It also includes fixing your bed when you wake up. Because if you have a bad day, at least you come home with a nice bed to sleep. And if you cannot fix your bed, how the hell can you fix the world? At the end of basic ROTC, you must become somebody who is courageous, someone who is prepared for the unknown. Most especially, we need courage to stick to our routine even when we are tempted to deviate, slacken, or pag pinatamad na tayo. Nakakapagod din kasi maging magaling, lalo na pag ikaw ay magiging maayos. Kaya sa mga panahon na yan, mas kailangan natin maging matatag at disiplinado. And most importantly, basic and advanced ROTC graduates should be the last to quit in everything or never quit at all. At the end of basic ROTC, you must become somebody who is mission-oriented. Everything that you do should have a purpose. Otherwise, why do it at all? In the Army ROTC, you were taught to visualize before you move so that you can foresee what would happen next and plan ahead in advance. Of course, no matter how good your visualization of what you want to become, it will not be effective if you are not disciplined, much more if you are not courageous. These attributes, the attributes of military mindset, discipline, courage, and sense